Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello! Hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Witcher Season 4, Episode 1. Guys, I prefer to warn you into this intro, I'm not gonna be an hater of this season. At least I'm not gonna begin this season being like, oh, that's it, it's not Henry Cavill, it's gonna be bad, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be bad. Not at all. I'm gonna position myself, at the beginning of the binge watching of this season 4 as the anti-hater, viewer. And I can do that because I'm not an hater in general for things without watching them first. I don't want to hate a season, a story, scenes, pictures when I didn't watch them yet. I don't want to hate also what the new Geralt is gonna do when I didn't see in fact what he's gonna do and how he's gonna interpret Geralt. I don't want to hate him in advance. Also, I can have that position, of not hating in advance what is gonna happen because I'm not an hardcore fan of the franchise. And that, you know it if you're watching my reaction videos about The Witcher since a long time, you know that I don't play to the games, I didn't read the books, I'm really watching this show and considering the show for what it is, for a show, for the object itself, for the story that they tell me through the show. So I can only judge things, for what they are. At least I'm not disturbed, by everything around. I know it means also that for these hardcore fans who can see the details, the mistakes which were done with the story, with the characters during the first seasons, me, I'm not gonna see that. I have that advantage, the fact that I'm not gonna be like, it's not like that into the books, it's not like that into the games, it's better into the games. I'm not gonna have that position, and that's an advantage. And I know also that for these hardcore fans, in fact, for sure for them, it's harder to love something if they consider that it's not respecting what they appreciate. So that's why it's easy, in fact, for me to say that I have that not hater position, anti-hater position, because I'm not one of these hardcore fans. But I think that these hardcore fans and also the regular fans, maybe they hate a little too much this season in advance, so much in advance since they announced that Henry Cavill wouldn't play Geralt. Mainly because of the fact that the guy said, no, I don't want to play into it because they are not respecting The Witcher, the story. I mean, that's what the fans say that he said, but did he truly say that? That obviously and all, and me, I can't help myself but to think that it's also because of the fact that the guy wants to play into movies now, not shows, and he knows that this show is going to continue for a long time, so he wants to, cut the connection between him and shows and Netflix. He wants to make a career, into movies, so he knows that if he continues this show, if he continues to be, promoted as a TV show actor, it's not gonna function that well. I mean, not as much as it could be. So me, I think that it's mostly because of that. With all of the Superman situation going on, I think that it's mostly because of that, in fact. I'm coming for this show with an open mind. I have an open mind about the story, because in fact, so far, me, during the 3 first seasons, I had no issues at all with the stories, with the seasons, with what I saw on screen. And I come with an open mind about Geralt being replaced by another actor. But it doesn't mean that I'm just peaceful, I'm just optimist, like that's gonna be perfect and everything. No, I'm stressed. To be fully honest with you, I'm beginning this season not being excited, but being stressed. And I'm stressed, in fact, for this actor to not be good enough and to give a good reason to hater to hate. Like, I have the impression that like I'm stressed for the guy. I feel the pressure on his shoulders, and I'm stressed for him. I'm stressed, not because I think that he's not gonna play the character well, but I'm stressed for the relationships between the characters, because for me, what was functioning well with Henry Cavill, it was really the connection that he managed to have with Yennefer, with Ciri. Like, I had the impression that really it was functioning well between these actors and actresses, and for the fact that they changed totally one of the main characters, I'm more scared about the complicity, the alchemy between characters. Is it gonna continue truly? When you change, the guy interpreting that character, for sure it's gonna change things between the characters, between the actor and the actress, the actor and the actor. So I'm stressed mostly because of that, and again, because I know that if it's not perfect, fans are gonna hate. I don't want it to be perfect, I want him to be good, and I want the show to continue to be like for the first seasons, what I appreciated during the first seasons. The fact that everyone, hardcore fans, regular fans, and viewers like me, see, I'm putting myself into a third category, we begin this new season not being excited. I think that for everyone it's not excitement which is really winning the emotions thing. It's mostly like for some people suspicion, for other people hate, and for me stress. It's not a good feeling to begin a season. It's really not a good feeling. I hope that it's gonna change. It's gonna be 8 episodes, that we're gonna spend together for this season 4. I will tell you at the end of the 8 episodes, and for sure also during the review of each episode, what I think of the actor, what he does, what I think of the story. But it's gonna be mostly at the end of the season that I'm gonna tell you, okay, in fact, haters were right to hate or not. Haters are never right to hate and to harass people. Let's be clear with that, but at least to disagree with the choices that the show took and with the big choice of changing the main actor, that we can discuss about it after this first episode, after each episode, and for sure at the end of the season. I'm just impatient, So clearly I'm stressed for all of these reasons, but I'm impatient to be back into this universe. Not excited, but impatient in the sense that that's gonna be great, like, hey, that's gonna be cool, that's gonna be great. We're gonna spend a good time. Like, I'm coming again with an open mind, with an open heart. I have the impression to be the only fan like that. At the same time, since this morning, and since these episodes are out, I stayed away from Twitter because I'm afraid of spoilers and of bad reviews, hate reviews and stuff like that. Not objective opinions. When the show is just out and when people have just the time to watch 2 episodes, for sure people can't have a real opinion, can't see the big picture and truly what we can think of the whole season and really the entire decisions taken during the season. I hope that it's gonna be great. I hope that these writers and this actor are gonna prove to haters that they were wrong. And let's see, let's discover that. Guys, a little reminder of the fact that I have a Patreon. On my Patreon you can have these reaction videos earlier. You have 1 episode of advance. You have also 2 options for these reaction videos. You have a longer reaction part with the level 2, meaning more of the reaction part, than the version that I post on YouTube, it's with the level 2. And you have the full reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to everything with the level 3. Everything also in full opacity on my Patreon. I don't know how it's gonna be for YouTube, if I'm gonna have to fight a lot for these reaction videos, if I'm gonna have to cut a lot more than usually, to play with opacity or else. So if you really want to be sure to have these reaction videos, and like I wanted you guys to see, level 2 longer reaction part, level 3 full reaction part on my Patreon. It's also the best way to support me if you want and if you can. Let's go guys for this first episode. of the new season. Let's go. It's long episodes. I appreciate that. You know, now when we have such short seasons with only 8 episodes or sometimes even less, the fact that they do only 40 minutes episodes, it's not okay. I don't accept less than 50 minutes.
The medallion on Geralt's neck twitched in the moonlight. The stories say death that dogged his footsteps.
You chose that way to reveal his new face? And it's really similar to first scene of the season 1, no? The fight like that. It's on purpose, to be filmed like that, from behind, from far away, to not see his face yet.
And that was the tale of the Butcher of Blaviken. Explain.
Geralt and Yennefer's love was meant for the ages.
Everything will end like last time. Be senseless if you would start again.
I don't think we ever end up.
Ciri of Sintra. His child surprise. The completion of their family. To protect his family, Geralt had to leave them behind. To fight the most sinister monster of them all, the Rocaforts of Rockavine.
I think that it's a good idea and it's justified by that girl, you know, resuming all of the story. But for someone, for example, binge watching the entire show, it makes no sense. For us waiting for a new season, it makes sense. If you think about the show as a one thing.
Always found until Lara magically exploded. Ciri disappeared. She blamed herself for everything.
Call me Falcon.
She told herself that her family was better off without her. That this chapter of her life was over. You know Ciri's important to me. The whole saga is. I might be important to it.
You?
I think that's me.
Destiny is a funny thing. You skipped over some important things. And just when it seemed all was lost, Geralt rose again. Ghost corpse? Is that a thing? You. Ghost? I killed you.
Soldiers are coming. We need to get back to the path.
I will kill anyone who gets in my way until I get to your fucking emperor and kill him. Geralt, please. He's just a prisoner. Perhaps this
You're
is
prisoner
an
now?
opportunity for less savagery. Ciri spent your life on the island swallowed, so this time, if I see your face again, I will split you open and watch you bleed. Well, let's go.
Good then. Moving on.
You wanna use it for yourself?
We're looking for the Rocaforts of Rockavine. I know you. Your strength. Your fight. I know you're alive. Something is shifting on this continent. Something dangerous. Something dark.
What do you want, mage?
This bracelet. It was made here with Amalite from your minds. The man who bought it. Did any of you speak to him?
No.
Do you know his whereabouts? His lust for your power knows no end.
And your quest also knows no ends,
The
no
Great
rest.
Generation knows no ends either. Don't lose faith, Ciri. Geralt will find you.
No. You're with them? Go.
Bonding with him.
Fucking Romans!
came back for you.
I have to go.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Good news is you got a decent horse. Should get you across the Velda.
She'll need a warmer cloak, though.
And some food. She just needs a weapon. We've got plenty of those.
You want to give her one?
Why would you help me?
Why wouldn't we?
Word of advice from those of us who've been rowing since we can remember. Wait until daybreak.
And drink heavily fast.
Hmm. You're gonna give her yours?
Here. Your new weapon.
Thank you.
When the world turns to shit, you need each other.
You need allies. Friends would be better, but at least allies. Ciri, come on.
The message is from that demon spawn, Geralt of Rivia. I assumed that the Witcher was dead after Thaned
Still before it's misled us.
decimated every guard at our checkpoint. He left me alive to tell you he's coming for you. He aims to kill you, my lord.
Does he?
Not a surprise. But it's a surprise for you that he's still alive.
And it is a warning that you delivered most faithfully.
You're gonna kill him?
Though a futile one if you had just killed him on the spot.
I tried to fight him.
How would you handle this, Cirilla? Cirilla! Please, tell me this. Man has had a threat to his emperor and has ran like a sniveling coward. Tell me, how would your grandmother have repaid his lack of fidelity?
She would
By doing that with
punish him.
face. You know, like, bad boy, bad boy.
Drawn and quartered and have the parts fed to the pigs. No.
Eee. For sure you don't want to share that info with the rest of the group. You being hurt. Not so bad.
That's bold of you. You're marching along the highway singing.
I don't reckon weeping as we go would be any better. Or more, the roads are littered with bodies. Acrid stench of arson still in the air. Least we could do is stay hopeful. If it is Nilfgaard, it's a sheer raging hellfire down there. Why would you go toward it?
To save his daughter.
No reason.
Reasons.
Regardless, we're heading east. We could march as one company until we split.
No.
Gentlemen, we're terribly sorry, but we
got food.
we're in.
Ah.
We're definitely safety in numbers is whatever he said.
See, at the end, Jaskier is taking the decision. He's the true leader of the group.
She's back. I shall open the gates for her.
Why have that ant? Ah, okay, you're putting the blame for a lot of things. It's truly here, it's not an hallucination?
He said he'd resist.
Is this what? Why did he send you here? Where's Ciri?
Join us, and we'll know his plan.
Never.